Hey everyone, it's Jim T. Graham with RCGroups.com with another live news update. And basically what I'm going to do is go over some news that has gone live on RCGroups.com. And this week we have some cool stuff. I have a lot of Hobby King features. We're going to go over a couple of those, how-tos, unboxing, and build video. And then I was also working with, I've got to admit, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce this company's name. It's FR Sky. I used to call it Free Sky. There's no E. So it's FR Sky. Let's just go with that. And they've been around forever. I've seen this name forever. I really should know how to pronounce it. I apologize. But we have been working together on a giveaway. And so they came up with a concept and I helped refine it. And now it's up on the site and I've got it pulled up. I'm going to show you where to go find that, how to enter. And we'll look at some of the stuff that you can win. This is completely handled by the company and not RC Groups, but I just wanted to help facilitate the contest. And so now we're going to go look at that thing in just a second. And then I've got some videos to check out, some events to talk about, and many more. So let's jump off of me and jump on to RCGroups.com. So the first thing we're going to go over is Hobby King Tips. This is a new feature that I'm starting to do on the site. Let me see if I can zoom in here one more and get a little better view for you here. Just a little bit more. Can we get better? Okay, good. Maybe that's too much. We'll find out. This is Hobby King's weekly show where they give you tech tips. And this week is about 3 steps to determine if your LiPos are safe. The reason I chose this one was because in my early days of LiPo, in fact, I predate lithium polymer batteries and was able to work at Hobby Lobby back when lithium polymer first came out. And so there was no how-to. In fact, if one cell puffed out of 3 in a pack, we had no idea if it was safe to continue to use it or if we should throw them in the trash can. And I was experienced lithium polymers blowing up off of chargers in the office. What else? Many things. We had one that had a nail go through it. I've seen airplanes catch on fire. I've seen people stand in lithium polymer smoke as if that was fun, when I'm fairly certain that's not a great idea. So when I saw this, I thought this is a good thing to have on the site for beginners and even guys that have been around lithium polymers forever, just to go over some things that you need to know about a LiPo and answer some of the basic questions. Like right here, your LiPos puff up due to naturally occurring phenomenon known as electrolyte decomposition. When all of these things, they form byproducts, and these gases are not responsible for physical swelling, but 2 of the 3 are not only responsible for swelling, but they're highly flammable. So I will say, back in the olden days, if I had a cell sort of puff up, I would continue to fly. But after I'd lost a plane to that, my rule was if I ever have a cell puff, then it gets taken care of in the proper manner and doesn't go back in airplanes and certainly doesn't go back on a charger. But I'm not the expert. I'm just a guy like you. And so be sure to check this out. And while we're here, I'll only do this once in case you're wondering. I would love to go see this, but I have no idea where to find it. Go to rcgroups.com and click on the logo if you happen to be in some random area. And then I use the All RC button. And that will take you to our magazine. And in the magazine, you will find our most recent stories, which is what we're going over today. And then you can find these articles. So we're going to talk about that in just a second. But let's scroll down. We'll find the battery article. Well, maybe I passed it. But anyway, it all lives right here. And there it is. And you can go there, read it, watch the video, and learn maybe one thing or two that you didn't know. And if you're new, definitely go read that. So big thanks to Hobby King, and it's a great series, and I'm going to do it more often. In fact, we're going to talk about one more, so I won't continue on. This is a new release. I was contacted last night by the marketing director of Hobby King and said, hey, this is just dropping. We'd love for you to tell everyone about it. And this is interesting because it's laser cut scale balsa kits. And the interesting part is it's balsa kits. You know, it's not a foamy. It's an actual kit. It's wood. So this is hearkening back to the 50s, 60s, 70s 1950s, 60s, and 70s when these kits were so hot. And I've got to say, during the pandemic, I felt like kit building kind of made a comeback. And not that it ever totally went away, but I felt like there was a surge in kit building. That's a better way to say it. And so here is a series of kits now being offered by Hobby King. And they're pretty different. Each one, you know, we have a biplane here. We have a monoplane, sort of a trainer. I would call that it's got a name, but like the old school planes that like L.A. Johnson would fly, my old friend. And then we also have a water plane. And then we have this de Havilland, which just from the picture in the bare bones looks awesome. So you can go check those out. What I've done is put a link at the bottom of each kit. So if you see something you like, you can hit the buy now button and it will take you out to the product page where, and I was conflicted on whether I should put more information, but there should be more info. Priced at a $649. Here's all the extra information, product specs, videos. Let's see if there is a video. There's not. Okay. And more. So anyway, very interesting, something to be aware of if you're a stick, or not a stick, but a kit builder. This is cool. Good on Hobby King, kind of reaching out above and beyond the standard, foamy airplane. And I'm not just talking about HK. P.S. I love foamy airplanes. Don't get me wrong. I love something that flies great and is easy to put together. So, covering my bases here. Okay. I feel like there's another Hobby King story. It's probably going to come up in a second. And if it doesn't, I'll go find it. But let's talk about this FrSky Exec Cordless Series Servo. I will fix that. I'm not exactly sure how that got in there. I don't think I typed that word. Anyway, it's the FrSky Exec Cordless Servo series. And this isn't, yeah, okay, it is. Did you know this is live? This is spur of the moment. So anything can happen. That's the exciting part about this. Hey, while I'm saying that, I haven't gone to the live chat yet. We have Saket Indra and Glenn Hawkins. And yeah, so you can always join us live in our live feed and talk to us and ask questions or make statements. I like statements, especially when we're looking at something and you know something about it. I love it when I can share that with everybody in the video. So here's the deal. Post your thoughts for a chance to win. This Servo Contest is hosted by FrSky, and they will handle the contests, pick the winners, and ship the prizes. And I'm saying all that to say, A, thanks to them for putting this together and wanting to do this for RCGroups, but also they'll be in charge of everything. So you can go to them if you have any questions. Post any thoughts you have on their servos, post in the airplane model you're building, and a wish list for servos for a chance to be one of the winners. And so they've been coming out with great new servo lines over the past year or so, and they are trying to get everyone to be aware of what they have. The event date is from this very moment until the end of September. And so then my question was, what can they win? The Exec Cordless 5600, which is for a glider, 5700 for other sailplanes, and the BLS 5400 for helicopter and fixed wings. And I also go into a little more detail down here. Leave your comments in the contest thread, and I'm going to show you where that is. So it's in a separate place. What RC airplane you're building, which servo you'll need and how many, and the radio and receiver that you're using. That's how you enter. Post that in a thread that we're going to go look at in a second. And then I talk about the prizes again. And we're going to have 8 to 10 winners. They are going to have 8 to 10 winners. They'll be picked by FrSky, and they will announce the winners in the thread. And then there's more information on the servos. But you can click here, and that takes you to the actual contest thread, which is in their vendor forum. So when you're a sponsor, when you have banners on RCGroups, you can have a vendor forum in case anyone out there says, how do I get a vendor forum? That's how you do it. And in the vendor forum is their original contest thread. And this is the place you go to talk about the plane and the servos and the radio and receiver and all the things you want in order to join the contest. So there you go. That was moderately complicated, but it should be much simpler for you to actually do it when it comes time for you to jump in there. So it came, it went, it happened. The Horizon Hobby Efest 2021 went down. And so I have a thing that I do. Let's talk about that. At the top of the website, you will see the Horizon Hobby Spotlight, and I highlight all Horizon Hobby media that I can find that I think would fit in this section. So for the last thing that I did, I went over Efest, and let me say and put a request out there. I'm still looking for great airplane footage and coverage of the show. I have a lot of car footage and some good general walk-arounds and stuff. And maybe we'll take a look at a walk around. And then I just found, well, let's go do this first. Let's see if it covers it. The RC Sailors. Yes, correct. Let's click on this and see what I'm looking at. Hello. So this is just basic event coverage at Eli Field. If you've been on real flight, Eli Field is an option for you to fly on. Now, I just updated this thread, and it's not here. So I need to go check on that. So here we have a little jet action. Man, that thing is super smooth. I wonder if this is all this jet. If it is, we'll go do a walk around because it's super interesting, the layout and all the things you can do at this show. Yeah, this is all this jet. I may jump out to YouTube and find that video that I was just talking about. It was uploaded 18 hours ago. So, yeah, this is the walk around. Let's turn this on.
Beautifully done. All three gear coming down. Nose wheel. Hold it off for you guys here at Eli Field. Give it up for Pete Goldsmith.
Hold on. We might have to watch this a little bit more.
He can really fly.
Let's see. Okay. Pausing. Jumping back up. We'll do this walk around. We will not watch all 15 minutes of the walk around. Horizon Hobby walk around. Here we go. Hey to JT.
What's going on, y'all? JT here with what's going to be a walk around of the Horizon Fest. So I'm going to pull up in here in just a minute, but first I have to get some food. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. It started today at, I believe, 9 o'clock, and it's going to go from 9.
We'll do into the drive up. The cool part about this is there's a hotel outside the field, restaurant, and the whole deal. Gas station.
See what's going on up in here.
This is the backside of Eli Field.
You got some of this stuff.
And then right to the left over here, it is a train museum.
Parking real quick, and then we'll do a quick walk around. Then I'm gonna probably go back to the hotel room, get a couple things, and then come on back and do some running. All right, y'all. Walking up in here. Like I said, I'll get some more video footage and stuff a little bit later on as well. We're going to take a walk in through the shop real quick.
I spoke to Kim at Horizon, and she said attendance was really good.
Some of the stuff they have, stuff on display. Hey, how are you? You guys know who this is? How you doing? So, all right, she's busy, so we're gonna come back. All right, come back. See some of these planes and stuff. Come on over here. How you doing? Good. How are you? Good, good. Yeah, I see some of the stuff they have, prices and stuff on planes. The armor lineup. We'll look at that in just a minute. There we go. Y'all, if I could fly, I would be on one of these.
Everybody wants that check.
Here's the armor lineup. Got a Creighton, Infraction, got a Felony, got a Big Rock, got a Granite, got a Senton. All right there. All lined up for you guys.
This guy knows his RC truck business.
Got some of the mini crawlers as well. Stuff up there. I actually need to get a servo, y'all. I need to get 2 servos actually. But some of the low-C. Tara about a couple of things as well. So let me finish up here and then we'll walk around outside. All right, y'all. We'll continue to walk around some. Like I said, this is just a quick walk around. Show you guys this event map so you guys can kind of see what's going on here with this. Some of y'all may just pause the video and be like, oh, okay. So, of course, that's what they're going to do a lot of flying and stuff at. So we'll get some of that only. We'll get some of that a little bit later on. Pilots only. So I guess I can't go back here. But look at that. Those are huge, 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 huge. So, all right. Continue our walk around. Got several companies setting up tents and stuff. This is Castle. Let's see if they got the new XLX2 over here. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. It's JT from YouTube. So I'm just doing a quick walk around for YouTube viewers, showing them kind of what's going on and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this.
We do have the XLX2.
Look
We
at
don't
that.
have any, yeah, and the 8S.
The 8S, okay.
Yeah, and then our tried and true
Okay.
X.
Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. So you guys, as soon as you walk in, they're right here to the right. Come over and see. You can't miss them. They got the best spot right here. So I'm going to be back over here.
Okay.
All right. All right, guys, walking around a little bit more. They got one of the try me sections right here. That's going to be for the boats and stuff. How you guys doing? So that's going to be where the boats and stuff are. I'm going to try to walk over here so I don't get too much of this music on the video so I can still continue to be monetized. And we're going to come over here. So, who is this right here?
I know this
Who
is
is this
long,
guy?
but man, this
I'm gonna
RC
do
car
a
track
quick
is
right
just
hand. There we
amazing.
go.
You
That's
gotta
Tony.
see.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
How did you feel after dinner last night?
Man, I came back to the hotel. I laid down. I looked at a couple of things, and I was
You went out?
nodding back and forth.
We unboxed, man.
I heard. So we're gonna do some running. I got the V5, so we'll get him
All
out.
built up?
I know, but I got the V5. We're talking about the Typhus, guys. So I got the V. I'm gonna let you guys race. We're gonna show the difference between the two, if you don't mind.
All right.
Okay. All right. All right. So here's the low-C tent. Look at this, y'all. That's a separate video in itself. Woo. That's a nice.
That
big
is
job.
hot. I'm going to move on to the
Yeah.
dirt track. So,
I've heard
man,
them
what
too
a
with this
job
on. Oh,
this
my
team
God.
does for this show.
The sun is like not killing me now. Coming over here.
Oh,
Look
nice
at this crawler
integration
track.
of the Jeep.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Look at this. Nice.
Nice.
Like I said, I'm going to get tons of video footage a little bit later on when these people actually come out here and run over here. So, all right. We're at another try me section. Got Axie over here. They got a couple of the demos out here you guys can try. So that noise you guys hear, it's not a big mosquito above my head. It's this plane.
Hard to see it, but you can hear it.
If that was a mosquito that big sound like that, I would not be here. So here you guys go.
Don't go down.
Yeah, that big and that fast, I'd be gone. So you guys come over here too.
Well, that kind of gives you an idea of what's going on at the event. And once again, I'm out there looking for more videos. Post to this thread, and we'll create a nice collection of videos. I can't believe my new one's not there. Anyway, okay, so let me hit refresh. I updated that whole thread. Yeah, there we go. And this is the one I was looking for. You will enjoy this, I promise. So let's hit the button.
Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We're the RC Sailors.
And we're at Horizon RC Fest 2021. Check it out.
So this is a great overview of everything in action. So let's car jumps. Hopefully they have the circle, the flaming ring, the ring of fire. There's a lot of people out there flying for the first time with trainers, which their trainer is the Scout is one of my favorite little airplanes, little foam airplanes. Great, throw in your car airplane. And then this is the track with all the ultimate cool stuff everywhere. And this goes on all day long. Boats in the little water area. And then some team flying here with some of the Horizon crew. Those guys are hanging loose, evidently.
Subscribe to JT's channel. Tony from CCXRC in the description box below.
We're having a blast out here. Basher Park is just insane this year. It's not the little jumps they had. These are big airs. It's dust bowl in here, and people are breaking stuff, having a good time, and just, well, there Abby just launched it off of that big one there. There it goes.
Yeah.
Nice. Boy, everybody's in love with this jet, that's for sure. Okay, I think we got it. Well, there you go. Keep an eye on that thread. I should have more videos. I'm just going to keep gathering them and putting them in there. And so this is interesting. Jason Cole will go out. You know, he's a sailplane guy and he competes. And he found this video. And based on what I read, he doesn't know what this airplane is. This sailplane is huge, gorgeous, and certainly invokes a majestic vibe as it soars along the mountainside. But I couldn't find any information on the plane that's based on. So we don't know, but let's check out the video of this ginormous airplane. I guess you break that wing down into 1, 2, 3, 6 pieces. And then everything connects. Is this a kit? There's no way we're going to know. It's so big, man. Could you even fly that? I guess you could in the US. Very muscular to be able to carry this thing, I guess. Like carrying a dumbbell. And then the other thing about this video is look how beautiful this place is. It's like a flight simulator. It's crazy town. And he's going to throw it and fly it. You go, boy. Oh, look at it. It's like a giant baby. Oh my gosh. Look at that countryside. Holy smokes, man. What a airplane.
Het gaat een beetje stil gaan. Hebben we zich natuurlijk de verloren begotten ewigheid.
So this reminds me of him speaking a foreign language. I was at a sailplane event, a discus launch event, and it was 113 degrees in Kentucky. And about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, everyone was speaking this language. And that's when I realized that I had heat stroked out and they weren't speaking a foreign language. I just was short circuiting because I needed to drink water and get in the shade. And I did so immediately. But that's what it sounded like. It's the first time I've had heat stroke after Jonal, but not like standing in the pasture like that day. That's when I learned about 113 degrees. Well, this thing is awesome. I don't know how much more we need to watch, but I wanted to share it with you just because it's so stinking cool. And once again, this is in our news section on rcgroups.com. You can go find the story with the link. What a baby. Okay, there's even
das dicke Profil, da habe ich natürlich auch viel länger, bis ich zum Abend aus bin, das ist klar.
That's right. We have to watch it land. We can't leave until I see this thing come in. It sounds like he's flying a jetty. I didn't look, but it has audible notifications that you can listen to without looking down at your radio. So cool. I wonder what that thing costs. Man, talk about relaxing. I think it might be coming in for landing. The next time I get stressed out, I'm just going to watch this video. Okay, flaps are up. Yes. Or was that just a flyby? Look at that place. Man, so pretty. All right, I'm going to push the end. All right, flaps are back up. Full. Here we go. Let's see if he's going to catch it. I doubt it. Dang. That's awesome. That was worth the whole broadcast right there. Awesome. So the name of this is Huge Majestic Sailplane Video. And you can go check that out. Now we have a few more things. I feel like I've taken a lot of your time up today. What the Heck Wednesday? I did a show and we didn't have a What the Heck Wednesday. I guess Jason was competing somewhere. And I was like, oh man, I missed having What the Heck Wednesday. So we have one. I only watched a snippet. I didn't want to know what was going to happen. I wanted to watch it with you guys live. So let's go big.
Each of these airplanes are probably worth about 4,000 pounds.
4,000 pounds.
Takes a lot of nerve, a lot of confidence each other, for sure. Here we go with the knife edge.
Great accent.
Whoa, that was a bit
whoa. Did that take out 3 airplanes? Okay, so he knife edges a little too far. Bam. Takes that out. Yeah, I think well, it's hard to say if he got 3 or not. So he doesn't have it. Then he flips it, smacks it. Now this third one, does he skim him? There's no way to know. He was getting pretty close to the ground too. Yeah, was that the third one? Was that one? Yeah. Okay, so it was 3. I guess, you know what? You play big, you crash big. 1, 2. Okay, that's one crash. That guy did not put it in that got smacked, but the other guy did. So it's 2 crashes. Okay, I assumed that he was just going to go down.
I needed a new towel.
Ooh, nothing. Maybe the tail group you could utilize. And that's not horrific.
Everything in the back of the plate.
Boy, I should have shown this first. It's the best.
Any spares for mine, Az?
Most exciting.
Yeah, Az, I need a towel.
Holy cow, man. So that's like, they said about a $5,000 airplane. It might be more than that. You got to think about all the equipment there. But the equipment's not lost. The motor's probably not lost. Servos are mostly good, probably.
What's this plan? Hold on, what's it?
Going to Joe Nall, I've seen some spectacular crashes, and the most expensive one I ever saw was a $32,000 jet that just piled in and blew up, man. When we got in our golf cart and got out there, and there wasn't one thing left that wasn't crumpled up, and that includes the pilot in the cockpit. That thing was like wasted too. Everything on that jet was over. And I will say the people that own that jet, and they were from maybe Germany or I don't know where they were from, but they were not from the US. They were not happy, and they were definitely sad. There was no one thinking, boy, that was awesome. Nobody on that team thought that. They were busted. All right, here's an event. Fly in. Is there a dash at Fly In? I think there is, but sometimes I don't see any. But anyway, I did make this event, and I copied their spelling. Sorry. As a guy that types a lot, I always think of these things. Fly In to benefit Mary Shelter in Alabama. Let's make sure. Yes, October 1st through the 3rd. And they reached out to me just to say, hey, we're having this show, if you can do anything. So, hey, while I'm saying that, if you're listening to this, you could always contact me if you have an event and you want a feature like this. I would love to do it for you and get it in front of as many people as possible. The reason it's on the video today is just because it was there, and I thought it'd be cool to include it. So from the president of the Flyboys RC Club in Alberta, Alabama, we're having a fly in October 1st through the 3rd to help benefit Mary Shelter, which is a place that helps homeless mothers with children get back on their feet with jobs and out in the world safely. Last year, we donated over $3,000 in cash for complimentary doctor visits and dental visits for mothers and children. So all the information is here, and you can go check that out. Hey, Extreme Flight, big on you. Hey to Chris, who's out there playing some rock and roll solos and making some killer airplanes at the same time. And there you go. So let's see what this last piece is. This is another event, the SVSS F5J. It's a lot of letters and number. Fall Fling F5J USA Tour event, September 18th through the 19th. Get ready. This is in Northern Cali. And we have all the information here. Awards given to first through fifth place. Registration fee, entry fee is $55. And you can check out the link right there. There you go. If you're a Sailplane person, you probably already know what's going on here. That's a Jason Cole joint, because Jason knows what's going on in the Sailplane world. Hey, let's do one more thing. I felt like I put it up here. I'm not sure what happened to it. Let's go check this out. This is a build, and we won't watch this whole thing, but it's a unboxing and build of the Avios King Twin. Got an itchy head here. King Twin 1700 Sports Turboprop airplane. And we have a whole video going over the unboxing and build, which...
How about first? Backplate. There we go. So that just slides on there, and that just
maybe this isn't interesting to you if you don't own this, but if you were to buy this airplane, this build thread, for me, I would watch it. I'd sit down and eat lunch or drink coffee and watch it before I built my bird, because I guarantee he's going to tell you something.
I will go back and balance my props. I've spoken about this numerous times. I'm going to say it again here. Balance your props. It makes a huge difference in basically everything. The quality of the flight, the sound, the smoothness, obviously everything. It's something you really, really need to do. So get in the habit. Even brand new props, go ahead and balance them. It's a thing. Okay, got my props and spinners on, so here she is.
That's the shot.
Looking good.
That's hot.
That's a sharp looking plane, isn't it?
It is. It's good looking.
I can't wait to see this thing in the air. All right, so let's get it on its wheels. So I'll take my trusty servo tester and battery pack here. All right, here's the gear. All right, so let's connect the front here. Right now, it's a bit of a mishmash of
hey to Andy
wires,
Taylor in the live chat.
Neaten all that up. All right, gear coming down.
Let's see it. Oh, man.
There we go. All three
That's
gear
pretty
down.
hot.
Wonderful. I'll show you some close-ups of that scale gear. Looks really, really cool. The suspension works, and yep, Good stuff. And it's beefy too. This landing gear is not weak. It's good and secure. So this is going to be great off grass runways.
Hey, Brian
and the kind of
Chambers.
surfaces that you're on. Okay. Again, I cannot wait to get this thing in the air. It's going to be awesome. So we can get rid of this stand. There we go. We don't even need a battery up front for her to sit on her wheels. Awesome. Speaking of batteries, this flies on a 4S, anywhere from a 3 to a 4000. I think Stuart was flying it on a 32 or a 3300. So I've got 3000s and 4000s. I'm going to try them both. 4000 obviously give you a little bit more flight time. And, yeah, so should be great. I would think that, with moderate throttle, you can get, easy 5-6 minute flight times with this, if not more.
Good stuff. And we're going to have more of it on the site. I'm out actively looking for content like this. And that's it, man. This is kind of my news. I went through just features that were up and cherry picked the ones that I thought would be cool to share with you. I'm trying to do this on a weekly basis. I had a little lag last week due to some flooding issues. And I'm happy to say that I feel like we're back in that category, but we're carrying on. I had this drift car video up, but you can check that out. That's pretty cool. It's some indoor drifting, and there's much, much more out there for you to check out on the site. And once again, to see this, you can always go to the all button, or you can pick whatever it is you love. So who said they were? I think it was Andy Taylor said that he got a Sailplane. So let's say I just want to see Sailplane stuff. You can click that tab, and then this is every piece of Sailplane feature, news, product releases, things like that we have. Now, of course, you can go find threads and all that, but this is our editor content that we create ourselves. And then we have helis, FPV, drones, cars, and boats. So, we've got it all. Big news for me is daily viewership's on the rise, which is awesome. I redistributed how some of the threads live on the site, and that seems to have increased how many people are on the site every day. I've seen as many as 15,000 on at one time. You were running about 11 to 12,000, so we're at 11,000 right now, which you can see. Let's see if the Forum Spy is working. This is a bonus track for you, by the way. If you might not even know this exists. This is showing threads live as they're being uploaded to RCGroups and created. So sometimes I like to see the pulse of the site, and I'll go in here and just watch threads as they pop up on the site to get an idea of where people are at and what they're talking about right now. So it's pretty cool. Okay, everybody, it's Friday. You know it. And even if it's no longer Friday, if it's another day of the week and you just happen to be watching this video, go ahead and act like it's Friday, because every day can be Friday in your mind. That might not work with your work situation, but go ahead and try it anyway. I'm going to just suggest that you go with that. So have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Be good. Treat each other well. I'm Jim T. Graham with RCGroups. I appreciate your time. Thanks to all the live viewers right there. I see them on the screen. Yep, Brian Chambers wants everyone to have a good day too, as he says in the live chat. If you want to be in the live chat, hit subscribe. And that is all. I'm out. I'm Gandhi. I'm Alley 5000. I just have to find that in broadcast button. There it is. RCGroups.com.